make yourself more than just a man. If you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely.
Freeze will do.
So we get our first introduction to Mr. Freeze. And this is going to sound odd, but I like the design. Gives the character a armored and advanced look instead of the usual chemical-style suits we are used to. The unique take on the ice over the head is much better than just a glass oval helmet. If you look closely at the glass on the arms, you notice that there appears to be a skinny, white person in it. That is what he looks like under the suit.
Oh, what do you want?
Ice.
When he says the word ice, he is referring to the diamonds. In the early comics, Mr. Freeze was just a usual robber, which explains this version's desire for jewelry. Ice puns are a reference to the live-action Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. I think this take on the character works because the one regarding Nora was already done. Let me know your thoughts on this take of the character in the comments section below.
I thought as much. That's why I've taken the liberty of weatherproofing your suit.
Let it snow.
Alfred being able to weatherproof one of Batman's spare suits shows that Alfred does understand technology. Batman had the technology laying around, or Alfred had to ask Lucius Fox for the material using Wayne Industries resources. Then Alfred used sewing and mechanical skills to put everything together. You can see that the suit has lines going down the torso, arms, legs, and other areas. That is where the weatherproof material was sewed above the main material. Remember, underneath, it's the main suit. This really shows that Alfred is far more than a butler, medic, and father figure to Bruce. Various times in the episode, the logo on the suit is drawn incorrectly. The logo is the same as the standard. Another mistake is various times in the episode the suit changes color. Sometimes is gray with light blue cowl, cape, gloves, and boots. The actual color of the suit is all white. Suit is referred to as the anti-freeze bat suit. Two figures of the suit were also made and are on screen. If you have the left side Lego figure, then you have the correct one. If you have the right side Lego figure, then you do not have the Batman 2004 Lego. This final battle scene truly shows how much Batman is holding back in previous fights we saw in the series. Because here he is showing how much of an overpowered fighter he truly is. His brute strength used to knock down Mr. Freeze. The agility speed he uses to dodge and move around the battlefield. How he uses the surroundings such as the ice and the buildings to adapt to the situation. If Batman fought like this in all the fights, then the episode would be over in seconds. They had to nerf him in the series in order to make episodes last longer.
Extremely dull boy. Even the Batman deserves to go on holiday once in a while, wouldn't you say?
Alfred, you know how stir-crazy I'd be lying on some beach?
For some reason the Batbot still has no storage area. Not sure how much time has passed since the last time we saw the Batbot, but still no storage area. I also legit have no clue what Bruce is building in the scene. Let me know in comments if you have a theory on what Bruce is building.
The Batwave.
The mind-boggling jewelry theft here at Gotham Harbor.
See a new computer system in the Batcave. However, it is not as high-tech as the main computer and is located in the R&D area of the Batcave. The term R&D is research and development, I assume this computer is just to be notified of the latest crime instead of having to go up to the main computer system. My proof is that we can see that the monitor is a fold-out one with mainly work tools around it. I might be wrong about this, but I think that is another new exit for the Batmobile. The pathways in the Batcave lead to many locations in Gotham.
I was just Victor Freeze then, common bank robber.
Flashbacks show more of the crime Batman fought against when he was not fighting supervillains. Do note that this event takes place before Episode 1. Scene with Batman standing in the fire reminds me of Batman Gotham Night movie. That movie released 2008, while this episode released 2004. The image on screen is from that movie. If we ever get an Injustice 3 game, it needs to have that Batmobile finisher as the ultimate attack ability. Since Injustice 2 had the Batwing used, and Injustice 1 had the Batmobile used. You see that Mr. Freeze has a heated device that can break ice. That would not work in real life because the red heat circle we see spread across the ice should melt the ice upon impact, not break the ice seconds later.
Trail wasn't quite cold enough. Not in this weather.
See that Batman has a portable listening device that allows him to hear far away and lock onto specific conversations. Portable listening device is not small enough to fit internally into the oval slots on the bat belt. The device fits externally, just like the Sonic device did in the previous Penguin episode. For easier animation, they show Batman putting the device in the back of the utility belt.
Not cold enough to the naked eye, but in infrared. Freeze's trail is as clear as crystal.
Batman uses a small thermal sensor scope. This one does fit internally into the oval slots. This scope is not the same one used in the previous Penguin episode. Batman does get infrared and thermal vision mixed up. We hear him say, but in infrared, yet his scope shows thermal. Difference is that infrared uses heat to create the image, while thermal uses light to create images.
It didn't take much for me to motivate an expert in the field to produce a suit to contain my frosty disposition, until I so choose to disperse it.
So the Mr. Freeze version we have in the series has powers rather than the suit having ice launchers. The suit just helps him stabilize and control his powers.
Yin, hold up. What's that?
See that one of the ovals on Batman's utility belt is a heat device. The location of that oval is behind the Batmobile calling oval. How it works is wrong. In reality, only that portion of the suit would unfreeze over time, not the entire body that quick. See the anti-freeze Batsuit has built-in skis under the boots. Based on the design, the ski portion was built and then attached to the bottom of the standard boots. They are two separate components. Fins on the suit's gloves even heat up. However, realistically, they would not have been able to unfreeze the entire ice blockade in front of Batman's path.
I'm king of the mountain.
Cape of the suit has armored expandable upon impact layers woven inside as well as anti-freeze material woven above the cape. This is how he is able to use the cape as essentially a shield. Anti-freeze suit has 2 flamethrower guns on the thigh holsters. Both of the flamethrower guns are attached to the back fuel storage system.
Time changes nearly everything, but the mission and the legend of the Batman lives on.